Hey guys, it's me, Giovanni, again. In today's video, I'm continuing with Fnaf 4 and Midnight Motorist. But I'm going to give you a recap of the timeline and the exact things that I have speculated that are solved, in my opinion. And, but I saw Siri Squawk's recent Fnaf theory about the fact that the crying child was never the puppet, and even from the title and the thumbnail, I mean, obviously that the crying child isn't the puppet, because how would that be possible if he was? But then he rambles about some other stuff and the Fnaf 4 box, so I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, because when someone tries to solve a Fnaf theory that actually makes sense, I'm happy with it. But when they talk about something else that doesn't make sense, or that doesn't solve the story that I'm trying to reminisce on, it completely breaks me. Like, why? Why are they even talking about this? It doesn't even make any sense. So, my timeline. Let me just... Oh. There's some noise going on in the background, as you can hear. When will they be done with the construction? It's already getting on my nerves. But for now, if I ignore the fan games, then William Afton is born on April 17th, 1943. William Afton and Henry Emily become friends in 1964, if I can theoretically tell. William marries his wife Laura in 1966. They have their first son Michael in 1967 on August 5th. Henry Emily marries his wife in 1969. In 1970, William and Henry invent the Springlock suits and have an idea to start a business. Some other things. In 1973, Fredbear's Family Diner is opened on June 15th. In 1973, yes. Some other things, yada yada yada. In 1976, Evan Afton is born on October 9th. In 1978, Elizabeth Afton is born on April 25th. In 1983, Evan dies on his birthday at Fredbear's. Henry Emily daughter Charlotte/Charlie dies on Halloween during that same year, due to William being jealous of Henry and angry that his son died from Henry's creation, which was Fredbear. So, especially since his wife and his wife are still in the process of getting a divorce. And in my Midnight Motorist, later that night, William comes home, probably still drunk after killing Charlie, and he notices his son has ran away from home, probably going to Evan's grave. Meanwhile, Laura, William's wife, sits on the couch watching TV, wanting William to not bother Michael. And something was watching Michael from the window. My guess is Shadow Freddy. Shadow Freddy is, confirmed to not. The Crown Child is might be confirmed to be not possessed, not possessing Shadow Freddy, since Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bonnie are pretty much just random entities created by agony and evil. So, pretty much. In 1985, William Afton kills 5 children on June 26. Gabriel Daniels, Jeremy Lane, Susie Chambers, Fritz Thompson, and Cassidy Miller-Jones. Susie was actually the first of the missing children to die, so pretty much. 1 year later, after William discovers Remnant, he creates the Funtime animatronics and sets up Circus Baby's Pizza World, and his daughter, Elizabeth, gets killed from her circus baby on March 8th. I'm just putting in random dates because FNAF doesn't do certain dates on certain events. And he decides to do experiments on other children, especially 2 of them being Andrew and Roy. I'm just going to call him Roy. And it happens for about 10 years until 1996. All of the children die, including Andrew, but Roy is somehow still alive. The experiments involve the FNAF 4 bedroom and the minigame Fun with Plush Trap, parts which are part of the underground bunker, which is Circus Baby's Circus Baby's entertainment and rental. The missing children's incident pretty much takes place in the FNAF 1 location due to the location also having a safe room, like a room that's unaccessed, except for William, which is the only location that actually has a specific area known as the safe room. So, FNAF 1 location, the missing children incident, which also happens in the Go-Go Foxy minigame in FNAF 2. In FNAF 1, on October 13th, 1987, Foxy bites a little girl's frontal lobe off, which is the bite of 87 in FNAF 1. FNAF 2 takes place during a few weeks, November 1st to November 14th. In 1993, Michael Afton / Mike Schmidt works at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza as night guard, including Fungi's death, overheard by the phone, the pre-recorded messages. 1995, William Afton gets spring-locked on March 23rd. 1996, before the actual sister location event happens, Roy discovers the actual experiments, but a pre-recorded voice tells him to continue with the experiment. And my guess is that Roy most likely died because we never see his body on the cameras. And, In 1996, Michael Afton tries to free his sister, Elizabeth, from Circus Baby, but ends up getting scooped by the scooper and I'm guessing also having remnant injected inside of him, causing him to be sort of immortal and not die, well, still live, but as some sort of zombie. In 1997, a security guard known as Stanley works for Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rental, trying to watch over anything to make sure that nothing gets out like the last time it did. 1998, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is refurbished back to normal and reopens again. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that FNAF 1 location reopens! Yay! In 1988. So 10 years. Just like the last time. 1999, the assistant manager of Fitzgerald Seaport goes missing on September 12th. Some other things that aren't actually important. In 2007, on January 17th, Fazbear Entertainment manufacturers closed down. In 2013, Fazbear's Frights opened, but then burns down, including Simon Fitzgerald's death in October. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is built, but later burned down on December 4th. Emily, I'm guessing Emily also passes away the next day on December 5th. In 2014, on March 20th, William Afton goes to hell. Meanwhile, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza location shut down March 21st, 2014 to July 17th, 2015. Cassidy Miller-Jones / Golden Freddy drowns in a pond on July 18th, 2015. And for the rest of the timeline, FNAF Help Wanted taking place in probably 2017 or 2018, and Security Breach taking place in 2019. And as for Security Breach and the DLC Ruined, you already know what happens. And I'm not going to go in detail since I'm not going to say everything about the high-tech timeline. The timeline that I have from this video is about the family timeline, involving FNAF 1 to FNAF 6, including the fan games. But I updated 1997 because this one is way much better than Springtrap being removed from the Freddy Fazbear's location for some random reason, because I don't know, I thought I added it in just because for some reason. But nope, a security guard works for Sister Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rental. And as I might guess, Roy, the last child of the FNAF 4 bedroom experiment, dies and is never seen again. I can pretty much guess. And also, Siri Squawk's video involving the crying child not being the puppet. There's something that I really wanted to talk about, and that is that in FNAF 6, most of the background, especially the characters, are in black and white. Meanwhile, in the FNAF 2 minigame, that also has the same event that happened, which was Charlie's death, and the characters are fully colored. And my guess is that Charlie in the colored version of the certain event would be that Charlie has brown hair and wearing a blue outfit.